Hey guys, just going to take a moment just to let you know where you can find more information about us or to contact us. Our podcast is on Podbean, Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. We also upload every podcast on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/patchesin. We're also on Instagram at patchesinofficial. We're also on Twitter at patchesin, and our Facebook page is facebook.com/patchesinofficial. Visit our website at www.patchesinofficial. And finally, if you want to email us any questions or comments, it's patchesinofficial@gmail.com. That's patchesinofficial@gmail.com.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's Patches In podcast. This is episode 18. I'm here with Dom.
Hey guys.
And Hamish.
Hi everyone.
And I'm Hugh. What's everybody been up to the last 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Mate,
4?
A lot. It doesn't feel like 2 weeks, but it's been a lot of shit crammed into it. We went to see Slipknot, didn't we?
Yeah. It's high school time.
Reliving our Mosher days.
Yeah. It felt so old.
What was with all the rules that were saying, like, you can't have chains or, like, studs or any of the sort of, like, stuff that goths wear? Or
discrimination is what it is.
It was crazy, wasn't it?
It was classed as weapons now, aren't they? Like,
yeah.
A lot of people there wear weapons, yes.
no one that's not from Scotland's going to get that, right? Like,
that's an insult. Well, we were sitting at the gig, weren't we, Hamish?
Yeah,
like,
which is weird
people.
Being...
was that your first sitting, like, gig?
No, I've sat at a few, not metal gigs, though.
Yeah.
I was sat at Post Malone.
Yeah.
I've been there for comedians and stuff, but never for like something I've wanted to get up and...
Of course, for comedians. Imagine going to see a comedian and you all need to stand.
Oh man, that would be killer.
You have to do it at the comedy club.
Do you?
We did actually that time that we went. Yeah.
Nice, so you.
Not for a whole thing and like big fucking. But that was a wild night because obviously Conor McGregor was fighting as well. So
yeah. So it was a
long.
I obviously did not last.
No, you did not.
2 a.m. I think I lasted to.
No.
I lasted till like 4 the next day, like 4 p.m. and then I had a nap, and then I went out again.
Sometimes I worry about you.
Yeah, well.
Other times I don't care.
99% of the time.
Yeah.
There we are.
I bought the ugliest hoodie. Like now when you go to metal gigs,
does it got your face on it?
No. That would be the best hoodie. Like it's a Slipknot hoodie, and it looks like they designed it in 2001.
Alright, so vintage
Slipknot.
A
lot of fire on it, some pentagrams, Slipknot in flames. I was like, oh, this is amazing. Sobered up, I was like, what the fuck did I pay 60 quid for?
60 quid?
£60.
You know what? It's at least you've got something to remember it by. I spent £60 buying us 1 round of drinks.
How?
Because I got us all 2 doubles each, and they were like,
alright,
a lot of money. See, you don't even remember it, and I bet your Ross doesn't either, man.
It's because you offered.
I literally, because you were like, we're going out later, I'll get you back later. No, we never even went out.
That doesn't sound like my fault, though.
No, I'm not saying
hey, that's drunk Hugh's fault.
I got home, or it was like the next day or something like that, and obviously like I'm game sharing with Ross, and you were, in fact, I'm not doing it right now, because he's changed his home console too many times.
Because you annoyed him.
And he was like, probably. I was like, oh, sorry mate, I was just messing around with the console. And I was like, aye, good you. But I, like the next day I was like, I should have just bought COD instead of buying those fucks drinks, man.
I was saying that, I was like, man, just buy COD. Just buy it.
I see, there's no point, because it'll be like the middle of February, we can game share again.
So that's not bad then, if that's the case.
I'm going to do a game share, and I was going to do it with you, Dom, and Jason. You share an Xbox, don't you?
Aye, we've got the one in the living room, yes.
Because I was like, Jason, you have to buy games though, like I'm not buying the games for just to share with you, and he was like, well, Dom will buy games.
See,
fuck off, Jason.
Apart from COD, I think Ross has bought like one other game. No, he's bought one other game, and then he also bought like Jurassic Park.
But that's like, you buying games that he wants though. Have you spoke about what games? I think you have to have a bit of organisation between you to say like, oh, this is coming out. Do you want to play it?
You don't want to get this?
It's not like he's not buying games. I'm more just like, I want to buy that game.
You're more impulsive, and he's got a family.
So is that
that's disposable money.
So was that a good Slipknot gig then?
Yeah, man,
it was really fucking good.
Yeah,
I was annoying the guy beside me because I was like,
yeah, me.
I was annoying with both guys beside me.
Oh mate, you spilled drinks on people and stuff like that.
I was a mess.
Yeah, you're bad.
I had a good time. I don't care.
That's what you love for it.
What about you, Dom? What have you been up to?
Apart from just trying to survive like this week, not much else. It's been like quite chaotic for me.
Go on.
Have you got coronavirus or something?
I've not. I wish
survive this.
Did you eat a bat?
I didn't eat a bat. I know people that love bats, but I didn't eat a bat.
Oh, Ozzy's got Parkinson's. That's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a.
How will we notice?
He's good.
Well, I even said, see, when I seen him Sabbath like a couple of years ago in the Hydro, I'm like, he doesn't look right from here.
I thought he had something wrong with him anyway, because he always shook.
Shake. No, I think that was literally just
the drugs and drink.
The abuse. Yeah. That'll be me in a few years, mate.
It's
basically what we would call. It's what we
years ago.
It's what we call the Jake shakes. He thought he'd always had. And it's like from years of abuse, but. Nah, like when you found out it was that, like the onsets, Parkinson's, you're like,
it's a happy, cheery subject to start.
Anyway, so what do you mean surviving this week, Tom?
So, you know, I've got a dog, and I take it out to walks all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. Wee lab, and a couple of weeks ago, well, a couple of days ago, should I say? I just take her on like late night walks when I can finish work for it. So usually about 9 o'clock, take her out for about an hour, and then. You know, that's the walk done. So she wears like a high vis jacket because in case, like, you know, we're going anywhere that's dark, I wear a jacket.
She's a dark.
She's black. She's a black lab, and I wear like a light on my jacket just so if anyone's walking or going by us, they can see us.
Yeah.
So they're not just
very
like,
organised.
You got to be because it's, you know, you don't want anything. You know,
you
don't want anything to hit you. You know.
Right, okay.
So I'm walking just down the cycle path. You know, and psychopaths aren't really lit up that well. I'm just coming up to the a corner part where it's like street lamps and that you can see. So I'm just like listening to my music, just there, dawdle on, and all I see the top of like the top of the hill is some guy in a bike with his head down, full pelting. His bike full speed.
Right.
I've turned around and was like, "What the fuck?" Grabbed Paige, like from like our high vis hoodie thing. Put her to the left and took the whole of the bike and the side, like
how far away was he when you saw him?
Like 3 seconds I had to react.
Fucking hell.
He was going that fast with his head down.
That's ridiculous, man.
He was looking for someone to hit.
I don't think he was. I just don't think he expected anyone to be out on the psychopath at like that time of night.
That kind of time.
So
but still,
he went arse over tea kettle over me, and I sort of had Paige down there. I was like, "Fuck it!" I'm like, she's going nuts. Like, she's like quite a easygoing dog, doesn't like grumble, bark, anything like that. So she's trying to go for this guy. He's just trying to get the fuck away. He's like, "Are you alright?" I'm like, I think so. Says that, but all I'm thinking is like, "Fuck, that hurt. What the?" Just try to deal with it. And then he's like, "Alright, as long as you're alright." I'm like, "Right, but what?" And he just sort of cycled away. So I couldn't see his face because it was quite dark. He's obviously knocked the light off me. I'm like, what the fuck was that? The guy didn't give two shits. Like, where that path is, there's a big thing called the leaving there. I could have fallen into that. Like, he could have fallen into that. Paige could have, like, you know what I mean? And then the worst stuff when I got to like a part where I could see the light, I looked down, my jacket was fucking completely torn from letting down for it. I was like, "Fuck! I just got that for Christmas." This week can't get any worse.
Bad things happen to Dom is good, isn't it?
Oh yeah. And then on the Wednesday night, I had a couple of drinks with your wee brother. I don't know if he's told you. Well, you may have heard like the remnants of the conversation, but we were sitting having a couple of rums and we're playing some games, shooting the shit, watching YouTube videos and stuff like that. And he's like, "We're out of rum." I'm like, "We had like a litre and a half." He's like, "Aye, and we're out of Jack." We'll show you what else we got. He's like, brought out some whiskey, and I'm not a big whiskey drinker, so I was like, I'll just have a couple for it. "Oh man, we've got this bottle that your wee sister left me. What is it, like Cava? We'll mix that with some orange juice and it'll be quality."
Oh man.
So you made some mimosas.
So I can remember looking at my phone, going, "Right, that's 2 o'clock. Right, maybe I'll start thinking of going to bed." Woke up in my bed going, "Oh, I don't know how I got here. Oh, my eyes are killing me. Oh, what the fuck's going on?"
Jason beside you?
He wasn't beside me.
Spooning you.
I kind of struggled to get up, going, "Oh man, this hangover's killer." Went into the bathroom, looked in the mirror, and my eyes were completely like swollen. Like you can kind of see it underneath my eyes now. It's like kind of like blood bursts.
Did you fight?
No. It was just that I had a really bad allergic reaction to the Cava, it seems.
Oh man.
Fucking hell.
So I went, but I'm gonna have to try to sleep this off. And then I was basically couldn't move from my bed. I could hear Jason getting up about 3, and he's like, "Fuck man, I think Dom's dead."
Wait, he just said that out loud. Who are you talking to?
I don't know who he's talking to.
To Paige.
Paige, you're my dog.
I didn't get up till like 8 PM. Still struggling.
Hell, man.
But Oh man, never again. Like, don't drink, kids. It's bad for you. Unless you're Uncle Hamish, don't drink.
You know what that reminds me of when you're saying that you had sore eyes, and we went on like holiday down to Musedale near Campbelltown. And was it there? Like you just put like sunscreen like all over you and in your eyes.
Because I started sweating. It went in my eyes. I was like, Danny had to get the fucking eye wash. Holy shit!
Because there's metal in sunscreen.
Yeah,
like it just goes to your eyes, and you have to wash your eyes like 10 times or something because it just sticks to them.
Yeah,
and that is
it was because the weather was so nice that day as well. I just didn't really think, and I was just fuck man, I'm stupid, man.
I think you use water-based ones. You use water-based ones, and they don't hurt your eyes.
Yeah, as well. But yeah, so I'm all right now. My leg's still a wee bit sore, but I also found out I went on like the next day in work and googled on my. It says, how much could you sue somebody if a cyclist hits a pedestrian? He had no high vis or lights on as well, and it was a carbon fibre bike. Right. So I know, like, see if it was like a fucking mountain bike, I think I'd be in the hospital. Yeah. At the speed he was fucking going, like, no way I'd take that because my hip was fucking like, I didn't fall to the ground, but if it was a mountain bike, I'd be fucking done. And I looked up and it was like someone getting 10-20 grand. I'm like, no wonder that motherfucker just picked up his shit and ran.
You see when you were saying like you just kind of fucked off as soon as he was, that was the first thing I thought. I was like, he doesn't want to get like reported or anything like that. Like
done for like injuries.
I'm pretty sure you need to wear some kind of high vis.
Yeah, you do. Like, it's by law for it. Because I checked after that motherfucker, but the guy looked like he was in his 50s anyway. Like, so that one of those
hip, you should fucking know better.
One of those fit grandpas.
That's exciting weeks, guys.
I've got an injury as well. Actually, I got bit in work today.
By what?
By who? By was it on purpose? By the ladies?
Angry person. No,
angry customer.
By a hamster.
Oh,
I work in a pet shop, and it was really funny.
What you tried it?
I was just trying to like.
Were you singing a hamster song? I
was off key, and it wasn't happy. It was like this woman and our kid came in. The kid was a wee fuck, by the way. He was such a wee dick. And I was like,
he's such a wee fuck.
I'm just gonna refuse. Like, basically, for the listeners, I work in a pet shop, and we like rehome animals that have been like neglected and stuff like that. Yeah, or rescues or whatever. But this woman came in and she was like, so I want a hamster that doesn't bite, and I was like, well, they all bite. That's just a thing they do. But this one, like, we only had one left, and I was like, he's fine. He's never bitten me before at all. No problem at all. And then I put my finger in, chomp, and I'm like, don't scream at it like. I'm not scream. It's sore, but it's like not that bad. And it starts pure pissing of blood. So I'm just like, and I'm thinking to myself, right, I really want to rehome this hamster because it's good to get an actual good permanent home. So I'm just like hand in the pocket so that she doesn't see it. Just like, so this one's fine. I was like, yeah, totally fine. You feel the blood trickling down my finger and stuff like that. He's did like the whole thing with one hand.
Just like, he's like, this guy looks like he knows what he's talking about. One hand in his pocket. It's
casually just.
This cat's got it. Just need to flip like a dime while you're doing
I hope it bites that wee boy.
Oh, mate, me too. And like, I put it in like a wee box with like wood shavings and stuff like that, and just to transport it. And the wee kid, and he's like,
he better not have been shaking the box.
Well, no, like I was holding it, but he was like right in front of me with his hands up trying to grab it, and I was like, I'll take it. And I was like, no, we need to be gentle with this, like there's a hamster in it basically. And he was just constantly, he was just standing in front of me while I'm trying to walk, and I was looking at his mum like, I'm gonna tell your wee prick of a son to fuck off, like. But she was just one of those mums like just lets her kid do it.
I looking over at this, I like, you see, got that on special. Like, God damn it!
I was like, fucking pay attention.
Look after your Wayne.
I think it's enough bad mouthing. A
lot of moaning this week.
A lot of pain. It's all anguish, mate.
You need not had any injuries, Hugh?
Not this week, no.
Let's get him.
Tom, slap him. You will, mate. These things happen in threes.
Aye.
Well, someone else obviously got hurt.
Well, I got hurt twice, so.
Yes. I feel like it when Dom gets up.
On that note, I'm sparking a weekend.
Oh, here we go.
Just as we're moving into what we've been playing. Who'll I pick first?
There's not much choice, mate. Like,
I know, there's only two of us.
I know, that's the problem. I don't want to pick both of these. Tom, what have you been playing?
I've been playing
hey,
I've been playing Dragon Ball Kakkorot. Your favourite game, as you were saying off mic.
Right, let's have a conversation about this game.
Okay, we'll try to be quick.
Right. I'm kidding on me. Right. I'll zone out, don't worry. I'll go for a wee quick nap, right? Sorry listeners, if you hear some snoring, it's just me.
Just drink your drink, shut up.
Drink your drink.
3 minutes later, right, I'm sparking another weekend.
Tom, I don't like this game.
I know.
I don't want to play. I've said this 20 times already. I don't want to play through Dragon Ball Z again.
Because you know the story?
Yeah.
Mate, they've been releasing the Dragon Ball Z game every year since 2001 with the same story.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, cool, oh, yay, I beat this guy, same guy. And Dragon Ball came back as a franchise like 3 or 4 years ago. It's got new material, had a new series, it had 3 new films, and there's no games about them. Like, Fighters has got the characters from them, but like there's no like story game about them.
Follow the story arc.
So when I saw this coming, I was like, I don't want to play this. I don't want to play it at all. But there's been a bit of a dearth of game releases. I needed something to play.
Yeah.
I
paid my money. I played 3 hours.
This is the man that like never finishes a game. Like, I needed something to play. I'm pretty sure you've got a huge back catalogue of games you could have played.
Yeah, I played those games, Hamish. I completed them.
So, with the 3 hours, how far did you get?
I think I got to Raditz.
Okay.
Right, do you know what annoyed me? There's such big spaces with nothing in it.
What did you get? You got to Raditz.
Which is like the
he's a character.
That sounds like a disease or something like that.
Yeah,
I can get a cream for that, mate.
It's a radish. Because Goku, his real name is Kakkorot.
Drink your drink, Hamish.
I'm just trying. Like,
enjoy your night,
I don't know
mate.
anything about Dragon Ball Z shit. I'm just trying to pitch in when I can, mate.
This is like, I'm trying to say it's like the most boring interpretation of Dragon Ball. Like a lot of the smaller touches are nice, like the bits from the first Dragon Ball series. You get me pictures, but like every time it opens up and there's a million orbs, it's kind of like Crackdown, except it's not fun to get these orbs.
Yeah.
Like there's so many orbs, and like I spoke to Ross, and he said he's further on than me, and he said you don't need to collect them, because you get more from beating
enemies or characters. Yeah.
But then I don't like the combat either, because the combat isn't that great. You just just hold down B to do melee attacks. And then X is for just key blasts, and then you've got left bumper to do special attacks. But there's no real strategy to it.
There can be once, like, see later on, after Raditz, it opens up a wee bit better. I feel personally, because like I was wondering why I was getting my ass kicked by Raditz, but it also turns out that I was like out my nut on rum when I was playing it.
It may have something to do with it.
It may have had something to do with it, because I remember when I restarted up, I was like, Jason, was Piccolo at the start of this? He's like, yeah. I went, so I completely forgot about the fight that we two are there before Piccolo does his special beam cannon charge bit, where you have to fend off Raditz for a bit. I went, right, so I completely just must have like blacked out in those bits. Just like, hey, what's going on? But it turns out that the whole they just throw a lot of dialogue at a lot of like, here's what you need to do to build your character. This is what you need to do to build up the Z team. This is what you need to do to build up cooking. This is what you need to do to build up what's your Yajirobe's one? Weapons or some items or treasure, sorry. So it builds up
so
like that.
Menus.
You need to switch between them each time. You can't just keep them in one. What was my mistake? Because I was like, oh, I'll just throw everything on the Chi-Chi board. Because like if you have better food, that gives you better permanent stats. And I was like, wait, it's permanent? I thought that was only... So it turns out some of them are temporary, but there's ones that are permanent that you can always do. And then so after I went back to Raditz, I just whooped him. And I was like, right, okay, that's what the problem was. I just sort of was looking for this drunkenly and going, hey, I'll just go up there. It's fucking Raditz.
Those boards aren't explained well.
No.
Like, there's like boards where you can put characters, and if you put certain ones together,
it gives you a boost.
It gives you a boost.
Right.
But like, they're not explained that well.
Sounds quite convoluted.
It pretty much is.
And
then
it can be a bit like, because it's like you would need to know them before that. It's not introduced. It's not like if we gave that to you, we'd be like, oh, team those two guys up, because in the anime you'd been like, I wouldn't know that. Why would it's not like sort of broken down in a way like, okay, if you put those two together, do they have like a connection? Do they have like a boost? Do I get an ability from that?
So like in like minor segue like in my Marvel game, I'd put an X-Men member with an X-Men member
Yeah,
to
exactly.
get the right,
Extra buff.
But they're expecting you to know,
Aye.
and like it's just too much intricacy and not enough gameplay.
Aye.
Like the gameplay isn't that fun, and then they're asking you to do all these menu items and
Aye,
collect
so
all these things.
Even if the menus were on, you'd put up with it for fun gameplay, but it doesn't even
It's
have
not.
that.
I thought it was okay.
We've got Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2, Dragon Ball Z games, or Dragon Ball games, and they've got better combat than this, and it's a better RPG. So I'm like, why do we need
What's
this?
the point in this?
Yeah, and they did, and news stories about going back in time and things change because people were sick of playing the anime's straight story.
Yeah.
And so they've just went. I feel like they've gone backwards with this.
Well, but you do know that DLC's coming for this game.
Is it super?
It better be. I know. I think
I think that
I
sounds
think
like
Broly's definitely
You
one.
mean, is it really good?
I don't know why I have to.
That's your
explain
input to this conversation.
You can't just eye roll. People can't see eye rolling.
Am I rolling it here?
No one knows eyes. What's that emoji for the eye rolls?
Do you know what? I probably will get back into playing it
Nah, give it time.
because I think I was annoyed because it was kind of predictable. I knew how it was going to go,
Yeah.
but I like Dragon Ball stuff, so I'm going to play this game. It was like Xenoverse. I didn't like that at first, and then I was like, oh, I quite like to see the story though and see the
They
characters.
do bits like that in between it are quite nice for it because like what's happening now is that what I've done, I've just defeated Vegeta
Okay.
and like sent his ass packing. So Goku is still in ICU. Gohan and Krillin have recovered from it, so it's just like waiting for.
Do you got fake Namek?
So dynamic for it. So no, I'm not got to that bit, but it's just like Gohan's like, oh, I'm detecting these weird power levels. What's going on here? And it turns out there's like rogue Cybermen that the Saiyans planted. So you're fighting them, but he's like, someone's going, oh, you better go and speak to Tien's friend, Launch. And you're like, fucking, they got Launch in this.
I don't know.
And then it's like, and you meet her, and it's like, oh, everyone nearly forgot about you. And you're like, oh, that's a good joke.
That's the
because
thing. She was a character in Dragon Ball, which was when Goku was a wee boy.
Alright.
But when Dragon Ball Z started, when Goku had his kid, that's how they kind of segregated the. Akira Toriyama forgot about that character.
completely.
okay.
Well, like,
I
legit,
thought
it was just like,
disappeared.
whoops.
I don't know if that's a myth, but like she just did not appear in it again
Yeah.
after being a main character.
Yeah, like she was a character that basically would sneeze and change personality. She'd be quite timid and shy with blue hair, and then she would sneeze and turn into a blonde. That would be
Have a
kicking the
machine
shit out of
gun?
everybody. Yeah,
Alright, okay.
she was just aggressive. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
It's
weird.
Japanese, mate. But
Yeah.
it was nice. It was nice to see like wee things like that. They are filling it with some interesting things, but we need to see obviously
I'm
if
gonna
they're
put
going to
more
do the
time.
fake Namek and that.
Because there's no other games coming out for a while until like maybe April. Got it written down.
Mhm.
I think Last of Us 2 comes out in April. Last of Us 2 is May. RE3, Resident Evil 3 comes out in April, and so does
Yeah. So,
Doom
but
Eternal.
I've
So-
just been playing that. Been looking forward to that, as you can see on like the patches in Instagram when I was posting that up. Like I was like, oh, I can't wait for payday, but then turns out I got like a wee bit of a bonus from work, so I was like, oh, getting that off of Amazon.
How bad is the artwork on the game case?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed on it because all it is just Goku. It's Goku on Nimbus,
Goku
isn't it?
red background, and you're like, we've had
Seems very basic.
It's so basic.
Yeah.
It's the game in general.
Basic bitch.
It seems like a
Basic
filler
bitch
game.
level Goku.
I can't wait till they come out with a Dragon Ball Super game or something a bit better.
Yeah.
New. They just released a big film last year. Why don't they make a game about that?
Aye, but then it's just the one subject.
Aye, but like they could do more.
Nah, of course
like-
they could.
Don't fuck with me here, Dom, right?
Okay, sorry. Hamish, quickly take his ball.
But yeah, my jury's out on Dragon Ball Kakkorot. I'm not a big fan.
That's alright. We all can have wrong opinions as well. So.
Do you actually like it though?
Huh? I enjoy
What do you like about it?
it. I think it's just like quite relaxing. Like that you could just sort of fly about. You don't need to go. Like, there's a few things that I have an issue with. It's just like the same. I've been fighting the same enemies for a wee while. I've switched between Japanese and English to see like the different dialogue that they have.
Voice actors?
Yeah, and the problem is that they say the same things over and over and over and over and over again, and it's like, they really shouldn't have just kept that.
It's like us on this podcast.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
basically repeating it.
Good
I know.
extensive.
Speaking about Resident Evil, you know.
So the Witcher guys, right? Yeah.
But there's like wee things like that you're like, okay, but you're going to get them in any sort of RPG game anyway. You're going to have to do that grind if you want to get the better equipment or the better stats.
Is that an RPG game, Dom?
I was thinking they've done it better before.
An ATM machine.
CyberConnect 2 is the developer, and they did all the
Fuck you.
Naruto RPG games, which are maybe pretty good, but I've never played.
Yeah. But the Naruto ones, like, again, they'll have the same sort of ones. It's like what happens between their parts, big story arcs for it. Like, what did they do in between that? How did these characters interact while, you know, or after the fact, like after they had that war? What was...
It might win me over if I get used to it.
Oh, see, I'll let you know.
Put some
next
more
time.
hours on it.
How long is it? Like,
it's like 40 hours long,
Yeah.
this game.
And then the DLC supposedly coming
I'll
with
put
Broly.
I'll put about 15 in and then just leave it.
yeah, the old Hugh special.
That's enough.
That'll do, Big. That'll do.
Right. So Hamish, what have you been playing? Obviously Dragon Ball Z Kakkorot.
Oh yeah, mate, I finished it, mate. It's done and dusted. You know?
Completed Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
You're
the
watching
whole
it.
ball.
We're gonna make you watch
He fit that ball so deep in his mouth.
it. There's 7 of them as well.
I just chewed it up and spat it out, mate.
And the rest went in his ass.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, what have you been
Playing
playing?
lowbrow. I've been playing like a few of the new Game Pass games, but I'm going to leave that because listeners, keep an eye on the Instagram, the YouTube. I'm going to make a wee...
Give it on that YouTube,
the YouTubes.
Kids like them.
You're talking about us being YouTubes.
Yeah. Apart from that, though, it was like a free play days of, and this is going to sound ridiculous. You're going to be like, why would you even bother playing that? But it's because it was free, right? Before you say anything.
You're doing a lot of
Oh, yeah.
warning here.
Zombieland double tap.
Alright,
See,
okay.
when I looked at it, I was like when it first came out, I looked at it, I was like, I would never buy that. But it was actually surprisingly fun. It's like kind of top-down shooter thing.
Uh-huh.
So like Dead Nation? Like twin stick?
Aye, yeah.
Ah.
Okay, yeah.
Is it like,
use the right stick to...
What's that called? Hotline Miami? Bit like that?
Kind of like that, yeah. I use like the right stick to aim, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. Like, it keeps a lot of the humour from the films and stuff like that.
Oh.
They don't have the voice actors.
Right.
They have people like trying to be them.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm just like,
Is it like me trying to be Woody Harrelson?
it's not that bad. Some of it's actually like, oh, that sounded like him that time. But
Can you
some
do it
of
with the
it's
house? I don't know that.
Do you know what? If I tried it, just sound American. Like,
just- go on then.
hey, I'm Woody Harrelson.
You couldn't even think of like a famous Woody Harrelson quote or anything like that. Mind you saying that, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah, man.
But no, the humour is very, very similar to the film, and it was a lot of fun. Like, it wasn't dead long. In fact, there's even like an achievement for finishing the game in less than 5 hours and 40 minutes or something like that, and you don't even need anywhere near that.
Oh, nice.
Because they're pretty short levels. But you get like bonus levels, different kind of. It's not just get to the end. It's like, fight
Waves.
so many of these and
Yeah.
like waves and stuff like that.
Awesome.
And it's 4-player co-op as well, so you can get like.
That sounds
the 4
exactly
of them.
like Dead Nation.
Yeah, it might be. I've not played Dead Nation, so I don't know.
I have it. I'll let you see it at some point.
Yeah. But no, it was good fun. I really quite enjoyed it for like a wee just pick up and play.
Did you get all the achievements for it? Was it quite easy to
I
grab?
got most of them. Like,
Of course he did. Have you seen this guy's like decade?
That
achievement
was
list
so
thing?
yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
the
yeah,
price on the games. If all the games cost at retail was 22 grand. Mine was 6, and I thought I played a lot of games. I was a PS4 guy for a while.
that's just me. I just buy games like immediately.
You slag me for that.
Aye, but at least I fucking play them and finish them.
Have you finished all those games?
No, but that's
F you.
that's ridiculous. I don't have that much free time. Fuck's sake. I liked how though, like the year I was for most of the year I was unemployed, 2019. It was like, yeah, you got a lot of gamer score that year, and I was like, yeah, that
I wonder
makes
why.
sense.
Xbox One does like a league table of all your friends and their gamer score.
Yeah.
I've like powered through a couple of games. I was playing like Marvel's Telltale Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's an easy 1,000 in about 8 hours. I played Life is Strange. That's the same. I really enjoy these story games.
Yeah.
But they give you 1,000 so quickly. And I think I got like 3,000 or something like that. And I was like, that's good going. I'm still second. Oh no, Hamish is still above me. And I was like, How the fuck?
It's crazy, isn't it? Like, I've not really been playing my Xbox since I got my Xbox One, which is crazy. Can I get a Switch to PlayStation as well?
Yeah.
But yeah, like when I seen the list, when you guys were posting about it, I'm like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
There's a
When
big
I
gap.
seen Ross's one.
Oh, wait, can we talk about Ross's hours that he's put into Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
229 or something?
Yeah, 229.
Yeah.
That was like,
I put 69.
It was like 45 or something like that, or 55 or something like that.
I felt I put a lot.
Fucking-
does that count if he left his console on, didn't he? For a couple of days?
It would,
I
but
think so, but he doesn't.
he
No.
doesn't really do that.
He
I
doesn't
don't
seem
think.
like he would, because he plays with his brother as well, doesn't he?
He plays with like Michael, the guys we know. Yeah, he plays with other people, not just
Yeah.
us. But like, I think because the way his shifts work out, he's got like a long time to play. So I'll play it like for 2 or 3 hours at night. He'll play for 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He'll
it's
put
like,
in a shift.
yeah, like
That's
He
awesome.
was
And it's
saying-
like every night as well.
he was saying to me, "I wish I was as good as you would be playing
Aye,
another game.
he was like, those
if you
hours I
put-
should be good at it.
I should be like an expert by now. I should be winning games like."
Not that he's bad at it, he is
No,
pretty
he's
good
not.
at it, but he's not 229 fucking hours good.
Yeah, which is crazy for a man with 3
That's-
kids and one on the way. That's
Aye,
insane.
It's impressive. Good man.
I know. I wish I could put those.
Yeah,
hours
I wish
in.
I wish I had that work ethic.
Wish I
Yeah,
could
that
just
work ethic.
retire and play games. What about you, Hugh? You been playing it?
Actually, see when I was playing Kakkorot, I think it was a Friday night because I didn't have work, and I was like not enjoying it. I was getting really annoyed because Friday night's my night. I sit by myself and do my own thing, like every night. But I just turned it off. I was playing, and I got it just opened up another like free play area, and it was just full of like orbs to collect, and I was like, "Fuck this!" Turned it off, and I raged, and I was like, "What will I play? Modern Warfare? Nah, I don't want to play that." And I was just looking through my list, and I was like, "Mass Effect."
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like,
Love the Mass Effect games, man.
I love RPGs and I love sci-fi, and I was like, why have I never played Mass
RPG
Effect?
games, mate. Yeah,
Yeah.
you love RPG
I
games.
love RPG games. I love RP games, mate. F you.
Oh, you never said that. I was just making fun of
I've
Dom.
never got round to playing it for some strange reason, and then things just keep coming out. So you're like, so you just have to make a point. You're
Yes,
like,
it is a long game. Like,
It's a
not
long
that
series.
it's like a long game, but it's not a short game. You know what I mean?
I think it's like 20 something hours on it. I feel like I think I've put 8-9 hours on it already.
Right.
I feel like I'm halfway through. So
Yeah.
I've just got to the part where you're off the Citadel and you're driving about the different planets, and I'm kind of trying to
Yeah.
get used to that. I forgot how old the game was. I was expecting something a bit more
When
modern.
was it?
November 2007 it came out.
Yeah.
Oof, fucking
Yeah,
hell, man.
so that's like
13,
13
5,
years
12
ago.
and a bit, yeah.
But I did play this game once before for about half an hour because you loaned it to me in exchange for BioShock in 2008.
Yeah.
I have Bioshock.
It may have been a different game.
Yeah.
We swapped
Yeah.
the game.
Back in the days when I actually bought physical games.
Yeah, and like I think I put it in, and I expected something akin to Halo because we're
the
big Halo
futuristic
players,
and
and I wasn't into the dialogue wheel and stuff like that at the time. And I threw it. I just took it out and gave it back to you. I looked at the achievement date, and it was the 9th of September 2008. This is the last time I played that game. And then the next achievement I got was, January 2020. I was like, fucking hell. Definitely waited to go back to that one.
Wow.
But it's got such a early Xbox 360
yeah.
look about it.
Yeah.
I know it's been enhanced, but it's still got weird eyes,
It's
and
dated with the
font is. I think it's just every game that came out at that time had the same kind of font and style.
They just didn't want to be Comic Sans. That's all they like,
Yeah.
stay away from that.
I'm enjoying it though. It's actually
Shepard's
I
a
can
really
see-
good character.
I
Yeah.
can see how it influenced loads of other games. Like I played Knights of the Old Republic. Obviously, it was before that.
Mm-hmm.
I played that a good bit when I was younger. Didn't get it. It was way too old for me at that time.
Mm.
But it just feels like a big evolution from that.
Yeah.
And then other RPGs I've played since then feel like they've taken from Mass Effect, but everyone that I know tells me Mass Effect 2 is better.
Yeah,
Like much better.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I'm actually excited to get through the first one to get to the second one.
You don't think you'll be kind of Mass Effect out by the time that you get?
I hope not. There's not many games coming out. We said that already. There's not many games coming out, so hopefully I've got a bit of time and I can get into these older games that I've got sitting about.
I'm saying we like it, man, especially when the Reapers come in for it and you're like, oh, I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You'll know, Dom. You might not know, Hugh, but you import your save from 1 to 2.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
You can. I know they couldn't do it on the PlayStation one. They had to basically do a click wheel to who you're going to save and stuff like that. Because you couldn't do that on.
Oh, mate.
There's loads of things, man.
I know. I've heard
a lot of different endings, mate.
You have to
don't fuck up.
choose between characters and stuff like
There's
that.
a thing, man. See if you mess with my boy Rex, mate.
Rex looks pretty cool, but
Rex is pretty cool.
in my team now, I've got Ashley. Ashley's the bird for the girl from the beginning.
The beginning.
The bird. Mate.
The bird in Scottish.
You mean the racist?
Miranda.
Racist?
Miranda in the first. Miranda.
Actually, heavy racist.
No.
That's.
I think Miranda. I don't have any character.
No, that's it
Miranda.
too.
Is that too?
That's two.
Right.
That's
I'm
all
about
big
to
lady.
save. I'm about to
You'll-
save another character, Lorley or Lori or something like that.
Aye.
Oh, the blue character.
Aye, I'm about to.
I can't
I'm
remember her
actually
name.
travelling to save her.
Right. Okay. See in the second one, you'll meet a character called Miranda. Is it Miranda? Yeah, isn't it? The black hair and the white cat.
Yeah.
Voiced by Yvonne Strahovski.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Hannah from Dexter.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. And I think she's been in Chuck and stuff like that. You'll like her.
Yeah.
Alright,
There's a lot of.
This man knows me.
Is a lot of shots, isn't there?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
ass shots,
gratuitous
I'm
ass
guessing.
shots. Yeah, like just purely for like developers just wanted to do this.
Yeah.
I'm more of a.
There's also Tally. Tally's awesome. I like
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
She's really cool.
I'm more of a Jack guy myself.
Really, Jack?
That is
Like,
that is a woman.
Yeah, Jack. That's I'm very very surprised with
She's
that.
goddamn crazy bitch. That's just my style.
Do you ever think they'll do
Buck cherry on, like yeah.
Do you think they'll do a remaster?
I mean-
Because I've started playing it now, they'll announce the remaster.
yeah, they were just waiting for you. They were sitting looking at your last achievement, 2008. And so, hopefully he picks us up again and we can just make a remaster.
I think they shut the team down, didn't they? That made Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to make another one. But like,
I mean-
I wanted to play Andromeda, but I was like, well, that's not great reviews.
Andromeda's really good. It's a very different type of game. I don't know if you've played Dragon Age Inquisition. It's basically like that, but the BioWare eventually went that kind of way.
You know the story behind Andromeda?
Yeah, it was not meant to be like a different game, and then
They were meant to be making like a No Man's Sky,
Aye.
and then like EA came in and went, like, EA made them use Frostbite, which isn't a great engine. Frostbite, I don't know.
For that
I don't know technically, but it's not a great engine for it supposedly. And then they realised it wasn't going well. They had a solid release date. They couldn't change it. EA was like, you have to release it this date no matter what. So 18 months they created the full Andromeda game and released it. And like, if you gave that team 2-3 years, it probably would have come out a lot better.
Yeah, it's really not. I don't think it's a bad game. Like, it got slagged for stuff like facial animations and stuff like that. But
They updated that, didn't they?
aye, and honestly, it wasn't as bad. It's just those games. There's so much to do. It's just like you go to a new planet and there's this massive fucking area and loads of missions, and it's just like you get burnt out doing it. I've not finished
That's a
Andromeda,
modern
and
game
I've
problem,
not
innit?
finished Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's purely because of that. It's just
I had to look up the characters there. I was like Garrus, like
Yeah,
Oh,
Garrus,
yeah.
Garrus was in my team as well.
Oh, mate, Garrus.
You've met Joker as well, so you know Mr. Chris from
Is
Family
that-
Guy.
Seth
Aye,
Green,
is that
yeah.
Seth? Do you know what? I was listening to him talk and I was like, that sounds like Seth Green.
Yeah, definitely.
Right,
It's modelled after him as well, with ginger hair and that as well.
Yeah, and the guy that plays the Arbiter in Halo is Captain Anderson.
No.
And I was like, you can't be in these two games.
I really hope that I hope that you stick with these Mass Effect games, at least 1, 2, and 3, because there's so many cool moments that like I want to hear your thoughts on. Like, maybe episode 25. That's your deadline, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
The music's one of my favourite parts.
Mate,
That's what I fell in love with.
The
it.
music sounds like 80s sci-fi music. See, like it's like synthesizer tracked by guitar.
Yeah.
Like it's like do. That's my impression of it. Like do.
So a synthesizer.
Aye, exactly like that. But it sounds so good. It sounds old sci-fi.
Yeah.
I quite like the politics of it.
Yeah,
as well.
like, they do really good sort of ones, like where whatever you do can shape like the universe, like later on.
That annoys me as a completion. Like I get like, I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but like I want to get all the achievements.
Yeah.
But then I was like looking at the achievement guide and I was like, alright, you've got to complete it 5 times. And I was like, nope.
You could be like, Rory did that, and a few people I know have done that.
I think he took 5 years to go. He just did a playthrough every year or something like that.
Yeah.
Aye, like wait till you kind of forget about it and
And then do it again.
I think there is one. There's like an achievement for going full Renegade and for going full Paragon.
Renegade for life. I'll get that joke eventually on Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
But there was I'm sure there was some way to kind of cheat it. Like there was a dialogue option. You could just say the same thing over and over again. Each time would give you, I can't remember if it was Renegade or Paragon, but you could just go all the way up and then just load a save, and so you didn't have to do a whole fucking playthrough.
Yeah.
As is, I say back in the day when I looked up how to get every achievement, I still kind of do, but I still always look at achievements like,
you have to kind of look at it before and go, right, am I going to go for the full run? Because if I'm going to go for 1,000, I need to do it a certain way.
Yeah.
But if it's too much to do 1,000, I'm just going to play it the way I want to play it.
Yeah, I just want to enjoy the ride.
Especially in
definitely.
Mass Effect, where you can move saves. So I want to see how the story will play out with my decisions.
yeah.
But it's clunky because it's 2007, but I'm enjoying it.
It's clunky yet funky.
It reminds me, remember The Darkness? The game The Darkness?
Oh,
We
yeah,
loved that game.
Loved that, man.
When I went back to play that, it was so clunky.
Yeah.
Like the
it's not
movement
aged
was
well.
bad, and like there was no map.
No.
It was just a big giant area with no map, and it was like,
Yeah.
I'll get to Billy's house, and you're like, where the fuck is Billy's house?
Taxi.
Bill, where the fuck are you?
Taxi. I can't remember if it was the first one or the second one, but there's this bit where you're in a big graveyard, and I remember running about that, like, it wasn't
First
just
one.
it was the first one.
When you
I
first
just
get your
remember
powers.
running about, like, where the fuck is the place I'm meant to go? Like, it's just a weird, like, why would you not put in a system? I was playing, I think I talked about this on one before. I went back to playing San Andreas, and there's like no GPS and stuff like that, and I'm like, games just have a GPS now, like those kind of games,
Yeah.
GTA games and stuff like that. And I kept just, riding my wee bike up the wrong fucking street. I'm like, God damn it. If I had a fucking GPS, this wouldn't happen.
Like those quality of life improvements, because you don't want to feel like you're wasting your time, but you also don't want to feel like they're putting it on your lap.
Yeah.
Like with Mass Effect, there was a lot of things where I was like,
Are they handing this to me, or am I earned this? That's someone.
the map wasn't great,
No.
which I think we rely on the minimap too much nowadays, because you're pure staring at the minimap to know where you're going a lot of the time.
I blame the Arkham games for doing that as well. Like
The Arkham games were amazing, but started like
a bad
20
trend.
trains.
Yeah.
The combat has been copied by every company.
Yeah.
The combat is basically combat in Spider-Man.
Yep.
Shadow Mordor.
Shadow Mordor, yeah.
And loads more that I can't be asked.
No, but it's been just done to death.
Yeah.
The press triangle to
See, to be
counter.
fair, it is a really cool. I really like it.
Works with Batman.
You can be fluid and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You can come away with some cool stuff fairly easily.
Did Prince of Persia take that as well, or did Prince of Persia have that first?
I've not played
Don't
any of
know.
the kind of recent ones.
Well, they've not done one in about 20 years.
That 2008
I'm
Prince of
old,
Persia was
Dom, right?
good though. I remember it being good.
I think like one of the newer ones, I got to a bit and it was like a boss fight, and you're down in like this pit thing. And
Yeah.
he's meant to like jump down, and I died the first time, and then it fucking glitched, and
Oh, I remember you saying that,
wouldn't
yeah.
jump down, and I was like, fuck this. I
And
hate this game.
that was a game breaking bug, and then you had to start the
like,
game again.
I
Yeah.
hate those, and it wasn't like a game where you get loads of multiple save slots. or
No,
anything like
that
that.
was.
It
I remember you
fuck
talking
this.
about that, and that was fucking. Yeah.
I've got the classic Prince of Persia series, like Sands of Time and Warrior Within.
Yeah.
They HD re-released it on the PS3.
Sands of Time's a fucking classic. It's a classic.
Classic. But again, like most games, I've went, it's nice, I'll put that on the shelf.
I hope you do. I do hope you stick with Mass Effect. Mass Effect.
Yeah,
Love it.
I think you should.
I think it was one of those games where I was like, I'm gonna love that game, so I'm gonna put some time into that, and I'm like, not yet, not yet.
Yeah, just I want to sit down and appreciate it.
Yeah, like I really want to replay BioShock, and I keep putting that off as well because I don't want it to be bad.
Is that not going to be remastered?
It's been remastered.
It's been remastered.
It's
Yeah.
out on the PS4 and Xbox One,
Yeah, of course. That's 1 and 2 is remastered, isn't it?
and
Is it Infinite as well?
Infinite's
Infinite
on
got
as well.
re-released, and it came with all the DLC where you get to
Oh,
do things if you've not played it, guys.
things,
Yeah.
things and stuff.
It's another game series I really fucking enjoyed, but I didn't play Infinite either.
Do you play anything else, man?
No, I haven't actually. I've not had a lot of time. I probably won't be picking up Pokemon again because I have no feeling towards that game whatsoever.
You were saying that last time, Hugh. Fuck's sake.
I'd like- but
get
like-
some new
I've been trying to
material.
I've been trying to think I bought it, so I might need to pick it up again. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I've been playing Call of Duty.
Mate, if you don't feel like playing it, don't play it.
But you
I know.
did say to me, you like, do you know what, I'm just going to sell them, which
I
is
was
that's
thinking
a
about
big
selling
thing.
them,
You know, like
because they keep their value, and I've got both of them because I bought the double pack, so I probably get a brand new game
yeah,
just trading it in.
might as well.
Something I want to play.
Right, we're going to jump into news then.
Hey guys, just to let you know that you can find our podcast on Podbean, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and we also upload every podcast on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/patchusin. Don't forget we're on Instagram at patchusinofficial. We're also on Twitter at patchusin, and our Facebook page is facebook.com/patchusinofficial. You can also visit our website www.patchusin.com, and finally, if you want to email us any questions or comments, it's patchusinofficial@gmail.com. That's patchusinofficial@gmail.com.
All the delays are the biggest games of this year.
I'm gonna sad spark a can on this. It's definitely the year of the delay, innit?
Yeah.
That was a bit of a delay there too.
Right.
Man, it's affecting all of us.
Avengers. Well, here's the stupid thing. They're now delaying each other until they're coming out in the same 2 weeks, pretty much. So Avengers is coming out September 4th. Cyberpunk's coming out September 17th.
You could probably finish Avengers by then if you really tried.
I think they're going for the action RPG route as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it might be longer than that. But I'm going to get both of them. But I was thinking about Cyberpunk. Do you hold off for the Xbox Series X or PS5 release because it's going to happen?
See, I heard that's the reason why it's kind of delayed. But
I thought that.
But then conversely, they've also said that there's not going to be any kind of games that are only on the Series X that aren't on the Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Like there's not going to be any new games that are just on that.
Yeah.
So
but it'll be out for the Series X as well.
It will, come out on that as well. And then I'm like, can I wait that long? Like, I've really been looking forward to Cyberpunk. So I'm like, but it would look so much better on the next gen. So.
But then it's the problem where you have the kind of culture it is now that people love to spoil people. They love it. They love to spoil anything. They'll have people that will race to the end or they'll hack the game just to get to the end credits so they can go finish it. I remember someone tried to do that for Grand Theft Auto 5 and it pissed me off. Spark a wee can, Hugh? Oh!
That was a good sparking, mate. That was a one-handed spark.
That's a man that's held something in his hand before and tried to open a can of beer.
Well, I still want to know.
He's joking a bit, we'll down it. You wait till I get my strength.
Spinach.
He's breaking a can of spinach. Popeye taught me this shit.
Yeah, so Avengers and Cyberpunk are both September. Final Fantasy only got 1 month delay, so that's out in April.
Yeah.
See, I mean, what could you really realistically do in a month?
It'll be testing. It'll be like hitting,
testing,
run against walls, make sure they're not clipping, stuff like that.
Yeah, Square Enix need to do that with Final Fantasy games. Well, look at Final Fantasy 15. That's like it got released like 6 times.
But I honestly think it was to do with the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, because that came out like recently, so they needed people to sort of like brush up that in case anything.
Have you played that now?
No, I stopped. But again, like I've still got to go back on the streams and go do that.
Get back on those streams.
Get on their streams and try.
We're all upset about that, aren't we? We're all upset about the delays.
Yeah, aye. I mean, as long as they're good.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Pretty shitty though.
Yeah, I can. But you can be like people that have taken time off work to go and do it.
You think about that to your boss. Like, I see that April holiday I've got. Yeah, it's September now.
Yeah, it has to be.
Oh, what?
Because I could remember when that got announced. One of the boys in Argos screaming, "For fuck's sake!" for Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Came out pure in the heart of you like, "You alright?" He's like, "They've just fucking delayed Final Fantasy." I went, "Well, they haven't." I went and checked.
It's only a month.
Aye, but like when you put in your holidays for the year, it can fuck everything
shouldn't
up.
base your holidays around game release dates. They're always changing.
Aye, now they are. Everything's changing, mate.
Let's hear some more news, Hugh.
Yeah, what else is what's happening news, mate?
Knights of the Old Republic could be getting a remake or reimagining.
Yeah, there's rumblings of it, yeah.
Rumblings
of
There's a film coming.
I love those games, man.
They're making a Knights of the Republic film, so they're thinking about making a Knights of the Republic reimagining, they're calling it. So it won't be like... I don't think it'll be like the RPG style. I think it'll be more like the Respawn Last Order type game.
I wouldn't mind that.
So many fucking
First
names.
Order,
First Order, Last
Second
Order,
Order.
Fallen Order.
Last Orders.
Last Orders. Don't say that. Hamish gets upset when you say Last Orders.
He starts hearing bells. He's like,
the bells, the bells.
Like fucking Quasimodo.
Respawn's also making a post-Skywalker era Star Wars game. It's called Project Luminous.
Alright. Why?
Because they are.
No, why is it called Project Luminous?
I thought you said
Fucking
Luminous.
no.
I want to know, Hugh. You're the one telling us the news.
Well, they didn't tell us, right?
I think it's just like a name for
Get him on the phone.
get him on the horn.
What's that guy? Vince Zampelli or whatever he's.
Vince Russo?
Vince something. Vince
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 McMahon.
McMahon.
Right, we've got 2 Witcher news
And his
items
grapefruits.
this weekend. Hamish, it's your favourite thing in the whole world. It's Witcher.
Great. Alright.
Witcher and beer.
Toss a coin to your ham.
There's a Witcher anime show coming.
Oh, it's your two favourite? You love anime?
I know you love anime
I'm
so
all
much.
about that anime. Yeah.
You're wearing like anime right now?
Yep.
What is this anime
Got spiky
Daredevil about?
hair and shit, you know.
Called Nightmare of the Wolf.
Yeah.
No one knows what the story is going to be based on yet.
Well, wolf. I'm assuming means white wolf, as in.
Aye, but like
Yeah,
they don't know.
He just has a nightmare. Mate. He just how he wakes up in a cold sweat. Yennefer's like, go back to bed.
I think they're trying to keep the hype going. Because
Yeah,
they want to keep The Witcher in everybody's mind. Because
Oh,
Netflix said it was shown in 76 million households.
Oofed.
I don't know how much I believe Netflix.
Mm.
Because they talk shite a lot of the time.
yeah.
Also, their stats are misleading now. If you watch 2 minutes of a show, they say you've watched it.
Aye.
So,
Just to kind of make themselves sound better.
yeah. So that's your Witcher news, Hamish. You happy?
I like it.
More Witcher. More Witcher. Get richer. That's it.
And a new Splinter Cell game maybe in the works. We all love Splinter
I
Cell.
really like this.
Tom Clancy's dead. Let him die and just fucking he's dead.
There's a new Splinter Cell in the works because the producer came back to Ubisoft.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's the only Tom Clancy franchise they haven't run straight into the ground as hard as they can.
I felt
Give them time though.
It wasn't. Was it Conviction? Was the last one that was on the run?
Yeah.
In the NSA.
I don't think it sold well, and obviously that's why.
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun though. I used to play those
Yeah.
games like co-op with my brother when they
Yeah.
when they had the co-op ones.
See when you
A
do
lot
the
of fun.
2v2 online. That was brilliant.
I think I've only played the Xbox original one.
Oh yeah. I remember.
Ones. I think I had 2 of them. I just liked that being in the dark, and it had to be dark meter.
You do look best in the dark, Hugh.
Moving on. No, this guy or girl, I don't know. Maxime Bellanel.
Man, you don't even do your research, mate.
I
He's
read,
hosting this week. He's more relaxed.
I
as
read
you say.
Kotaku, right? And
So this is second-hand news.
yeah, it is. But it's because Ghost Recon, Breakpoint, and Division 2 had such bad critical and I think financial.
Yeah. And like
Everything.
fans.
Yeah, no one was happy with either game.
A lot of
So-
people that were fans of like the previous iterations of them felt like they basically have just bought either the same game or a worse version of a game that they've
Yeah.
already
I'm
played.
going to say something not controversial.
Say it.
All of the Ghost Recon and Division games are bad.
I wouldn't say they're bad. Like they're
Boring.
They're not as good as they could.
They're not
certainly be.
engaging. They
I was
don't
hyped
keep
for
you.
the Division.
Yeah.
I was hyped for it. Bought 2 copies and everything by accident. Gave one to that bastard Ross.
You're like, I'm so hype.
I got so hyped for it and then I played it and then like in 4 or 5 hours I was like, this is awful.
I think it's one of those games that's kind of like Destiny and Destiny 2 and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind playing the story, but all that other stuff like leveling up just to get better stuff to level up, and that's just like pointless.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be specifically put all their effort into a good story.
So the PS4's getting Little Town Hero, which is a Game Freak game, which was supposedly exclusive on the Switch, but
Right.
the PS4's getting it as well. So it's going to be the first time Game Freak's game has been on a Nintendo out with a Nintendo console.
Does this game look better than Pokemon?
To be honest, it's just a generic looking game for it, but it's just interesting to see what's been like. You know, if that's happening now, is it because Nintendo and Sony have came to an agreement, or are Game
Sony's-
Freaks, or Game Freak just basically like the reasons why they've been just doing the same sort of Pokemon games for ages is just to get out from Nintendo so they can go and do a new thing rather than be that company that does that one game.
Well, that's
You know, there's
the
so
only
many
reason
factors
they're
we don't
there,
know.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's Pokemon, but like
make it cheap,
Sony might
but make
be
money.
Sony might be jealous or worried about the relationship between Microsoft and Nintendo right now,
Oh yeah,
because I think Xbox Live's going to Switch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So and Game Pass.
Game Pass as well, yeah.
So like, that's wild.
yeah, it's crazy. Look at it.
It's crazy.
The world we live in at the moment, man. It's just
I know,
it's like
It's insane.
things you want all these things to sort of like come together, and you can have it all in one one console, and you can be like, oh,
yeah, it's an amalgamation of all of them. Like.
But then everyone wants to have your attention to something else. You're like, no, just let me have it all. I want it all, and I want it now. Queen was right.
All these fucking games that you need to log in every day, like all that shit.
I can't do that.
Dailies,
I can't do that.
It's
because we're old.
Yeah.
Well, it's just we don't have time.
I thought of some news.
Oh,
news. Thought of some news.
Well,
no, he's got some news.
I've recalled some news.
All right,
from the future.
We can discuss. New Smash character.
Oh.
Don't ask me who it is, but
it's Byleth.
Byleth
from Fire Emblem.
What I mean is I don't fucking know who that is.
Right, okay, alright. So there was
no one was happy.
A lot of people aren't happy about it. Even the people that they thought in Japan would be happy aren't happy about it.
So why aren't they happy?
Because I think they thought it was going to be a third party character. They thought all the DLC characters were going to be from other game franchises, not Nintendo, and there's already 5.
So there's 4 before this one.
So there's 5 now. Oh, Sword.
Oh, are you talking about right? So I think there's 7 Fire Emblem characters.
Why didn't they just announce like a season pass of Fire Emblem characters?
So no, it's not that. It's more that people were expecting. So the thing is with Fire Emblem that all the characters that are in Smash, most of them are main characters, and the thing about Fire Emblem is that the main characters aren't always the best characters. Most of the times are the kind of worst because
it's
they're
like Zelda.
Just generic.
Yeah, just generic. Like you're the plain man.
You're that role.
Yeah.
So
you're just putting yourself there in that role. But a lot of people were thinking, because of the way first season's been going, it's all been third party because every single other character's been from a different game.
Yeah, like Banjo-Kazooie.
Joker from Persona from PlayStation 4, and so it's like what I mean. And
it would have been a bit more exciting if it was.
Yeah, Terry from
who did people think it was? They thought it was going to be Crash.
It was going to either be.
How cool would that be, man?
It would have been either Sora from Kingdom Hearts, was a big one people were thinking, or Hamish's favourite character Dante from Devil May Cry.
Fuck's sake!
I'm not joking.
See these people that think it's going to be a certain character. Are they just wishing it was them, or
well,
the Smash Bros community is quite reactive,
yeah,
and they take any kind of news seriously. So like someone will make something up on Reddit, and then like it'll be on Twitter.
It'll just go everywhere.
Twitter is a mess, Hamish.
Yeah.
But it's a shame because he looks like he's going to be fun. Byleth, he's got his 3-4
different weapons.
Yeah.
But you have to wait until. I mean, we'll see what he's like when he comes out in a couple of weeks. I'll let you guys know because I still play Smash.
Yeah,
sometimes for it as well.
I'll only play Smash with you guys.
You only play Smash when you're drunk.
Again, you're narrowing it down.
I only play the Smash drinking game.
Smash drinking game. We need to do that on stream one day, but we need to maybe get a.
I wouldn't do it on stream.
We get like a big red button.
Record it.
That says stop.
Stop stream. Cut the stream.
Put a delay on that bad boy.
It's just a wee picture.
Oh no! It's Hamish behind one of the old studio cameras, holding it, drunk with a bottle. Technical difficulties.
And it comes back and everything's on fire.
Hamish is joking people.
Is that us for news then?
That is us for news.
Wow, that was quite quick. I'm actually impressed with your last
because we don't
care about
sex tape. We don't care about a lot of the news. We're just like,
we're just like, so this is happening. Alright, cool. Good to know.
I think the most thing we care about is the delays, because I planned my first 6 months of the year around playing Cyberpunk. Sorry to take you out of the most entertaining podcast of all time, but we're just going to let you know that our podcast is on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and we also upload every podcast on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/patchesin. We're also on Instagram at patchesinofficial. We're on Twitter at patchesin, and our Facebook page is facebook.com/patchesinofficial. You can also visit us at our website, which is www.patchesin.com. And if you want to email us with any questions or comments, it's patchesinofficial@gmail.com. That's patchesinofficial@gmail.com. Thanks, guys. Dom, what have you seen in the cinema?
So I actually didn't go to the cinema for this one because they didn't actually show it in Scotland, which was a shame. I got Jay and Silent Bob's Reboot.
Was that not shown in any cinema up here?
It was shown in London only, and then it came out on digital and DVD just last week.
So how was it? Because I remember seeing the adverts and be like, "Oh, that does not look great."
It's cheaply made, and it's just exactly the same as Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
A bit too rehashed.
Yeah, it has some funny moments, like, but it's still the majority. You're just like, this is just here because you're pals with them. This is just here.
I think Kevin Smith's creative career is done.
No, you can still I love his podcasts, and like when he hosts things, he's really good at doing that.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
It's just when it comes to movies and stuff like that. But the thing, like, they have in this movie that I didn't expect is that the guy, they're going to Hollywood to stop the reboot of the movie that he did. When they mentioned it was like 12 years ago, I'm like, fuck, I went to the cinema and seen that.
Silent Bob was it in like 2001?
2002. I think it was like...
Man, that was 18 years ago.
What did you call it?
It's whatever. No. 2001 it was. Fuck.
So 19 years
19 years ago. I went to the cinema to see that back. But, so yeah, basically there's a lot of the characters that they had from any of the sort of Skewverse, as they call it. So that's from Clerks all the way up till...
Dogma?
Yoga Hosers.
Is that in the View Skewverse?
Yeah.
That's weird. I didn't know it went up that far. I thought it kind of finished at Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
No. Like, it's so strange.
Is Dogma his creative peak?
Oh,
I'll tell you what, it's
definitely, man.
Speaking of which, Loki's in it.
Really? Matt Damon?
Matt Damon comes in as Loki, and
nice.
but it's just stuck in. He's like, "Hey, I'm Loki," and you're like, "Wait, what?" He's just at a church, like, "Eh," and he starts saying what he's been doing, and then he just makes a joke, and then it cuts back to the movie. I'm like, "The fuck was that?"
What was he then?
So weird.
Oh, I don't want to say it. It's a joke. He sort of builds up, and I was
right,
like,
okay.
"Oh, fuck! Should have seen that."
Is
coming.
it fan service?
Oh, it's all fan service. Like Jason Lee's in it, playing Brody again.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that in the trailer, and that was when it made me realise like how long ago the previous one was. Because I just looked at him and I was like, man, you look old now. Like,
yeah, he even makes it makes an Alvin the Chipmunk joke as well. So there's so many reboots and squeakles. I'm like, it's like
I enjoyed that as well.
So there's jokes like that, and if you like still keeping like follow him on Twitter or his podcasts and stuff, there is jokes that are in there. You're like, I know where that's from, or that character I get from that.
Should I watch it? Should I find it on the Put It by?
I would say if you can.
That's some solid code, Hugh.
No one will break that. If you can watch it, or if you have enjoyed the movies, then it's worth a wee watch. It's just to see what they've been up to. But it's a very meta movie because of like when they shot the movie that long ago. The reboot's getting done by that dick director Kevin Smith, and Kevin Smith's playing himself, and they're like, the guy who made that fucking Walrus movie, and they're I bet that guy's got a fucking tiny dick in that, and you're like, dude, come on, because then no one could. I hate when he does that though, because then he's like, oh well, you can't criticise me because I'll just criticise myself. I'm like, that's the worst thing that you can do. You got to have some humility.
Humility. He's got a lot of humidity.
Well, not anymore. I think lost all that weight.
Humidities.
But supposedly he's doing Clerks 3 now as well. One of the characters, the guy who plays Randall, he didn't want to do it, and he's like the best guy in the Clerks movies, and he was like, I'm not too sure about this, but they redid the script. And they went, you know what? And he's like, yeah, okay, we'll go with this. And
I liked Clerks too.
I thought it was okay.
I don't know, man. Clerks doesn't seem like a film that needs sequels.
Yeah, but Kevin Smith definitely needs money.
I'm going to LA next year, next February for Sinead's 30th, and I want to go. I want to go to that Scum and Villainy Cantina.
Oh yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want to go to that.
See
if his podcast is on it.
Yeah, see if Hollywood Babylon's on. Like, see the one that we went to see in Edinburgh. Ralph Garman.
Ralph Garman.
Yeah, I'll see if you get. Oh man, that'd be good. I'd be very jealous to get to see that.
I can't wait to go. Hamish, what films have you watched?
I've seen a couple. I saw one in the cinema and one at home because the one at home was not out in cinemas. It was The Irishman. I finally watched that.
Oh.
I know Dom's talked about it. I had a couple of days off, so I saw the first half. No, seriously, that's a fucking long film, man. Like,
yeah.
I didn't feel long. See the first kind of like 2/3 of it. I thought it didn't feel that long at all. I really enjoyed it, and I got into it. It was like the same that you touched on before, Dom. Like, you can kind of tell, like, that's Robert De Niro. He's pretty fucking old, like the way he's moving and stuff like that. But then the third part just kind of.
It felt like it dragged its
heels,
heels, didn't it?
Dragged a wee
There's
bit, but
time markers where you can turn it into a miniseries.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Right, so like someone's figured out the best places for the end of an episode,
Oh, alright.
which is weird. Why didn't Martin Scorsese just split it up?
Because Martin Scorsese's like that, though.
Apparently it was originally going to be a two-part movie, but I don't know why they decided not to.
What's it
Netflix,
like
so.
watching old men pretend to be young?
See, to be honest, like, the acting is superb in it. Joe Pesci specifically, man, like he came out of retirement to do it, and he's not like pure over the top like in Goodfellas where he's stabbing you in the throat with a pen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is with his eyes, man. But he's so intimidating in it.
He
Like
pierces you, doesn't he? Just like, oh.
and there's like Robert De Niro's character's daughter in it, and she's kind of afraid of him.
Is
and
it a
stuff like
bowling
that,
scene?
Just that bit there I was thinking of, yeah. But you know, obviously, like Robert De Niro, his character's like, no, she's just like that, and then I'm just sitting there thinking, like, no, she's definitely scared of you because you're a scary motherfucker in this film. Like, but the acting, you know, from them,
phenomenal,
absolutely amazing. That's definitely the kind of it's worth watching in my opinion, just for the acting.
Yeah. But I wouldn't rate it pure like crazy high for it. Like a lot of people are saying, "Oh my god, it's like new cinema," and you're like, it's nice to see. I mean, this is probably going to be obviously their last one, last kind of Scorsese with De Niro,
Pesci,
and, but it was a nice kind of send off for them. I think it was good. I also saw. I went to cinema. I saw The Gentleman.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, is that good?
Really good. I really enjoyed it. So the new Guy Ritchie film, obviously. Again, acting's brilliant. See Hugh Grant, who I've never really rated before, just because he used to do like rom-coms and stuff like that. He steals the show, and like
wow.
And this is against Matthew McConaughey again, always stellar, and Charlie Hunnam. He's cool. He's not the world's.
Okay, you dropped that there. I was like, John, he's cool.
He's not the greatest actor. He's
yeah.
But it's good as well. Like this kind of twists and turns, and obviously won't spoil it. But it does keep you guessing a wee bit, you know. Very, very Guy Ritchie-ish film, you know. So if you do like things like Lock, Stock and Snatch and stuff like that, then definitely worth a watch. I actually I left the cinema. I walked out the cinema and I was like, you know what? I need to pee because I was holding a pee for long. But then after the toilet, I was like, you know what? I could go and see that again. Like,
I thought you said I can go pee again if there's got a problem there.
Did you go see it though? Did you see it again?
No, not yet. I think I'm going to go and see it sometime this week with Raymond. I was going to go and see it.
Nice.
But not many films I can just see and then be like, I would totally watch that again right now.
Yeah.
But I definitely felt that way about that one. Also saw Uncut Gems, right? Adam Sandler film.
Yeah, so I've heard this has been quite Oscar
winning, or Oscar should have been Oscar nominated, and that was the issue.
It's a great film, but it's the most stressful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's just as soon as it starts, it's just full on. Everyone's shouting and swearing. It's like My House at Christmas. It's just wild, and it doesn't stop through the whole film. And people were saying don't watch this at the cinema. Watch this at home so you can pause it and take a wee break.
Jesus,
that's how intense it is, and it's really well done. It's I can't remember the name of the brothers that make it. It's Sadfi brothers or something like that.
Right.
It's the first film that I remember seeing of theirs, but really well made. Adam Sandler, brilliant in it. You don't obviously see him in dramas very often. Usually more of a comedy actor.
Josh Benny, Sadfied, yeah.
But wow. But honestly, it's just so intense the whole way through. And again, I won't spoil it, but definitely watch it. It's intense, man.
It was on my list. Irishman is as well, but I can't carve out that time. I'm obviously playing shite games like Dragonball Z Kakkorot.
Well, this was after the a Slipknot gig and then McGregor fight, and I was just done for a couple of days.
Just burnt out.
Yeah, so I was just I'm chilling at home anyway. What can I do? Didn't even have the energy to play games, so I was just I'll watch stuff. So I was Irishman, that's a long fucking film. I'll watch that. But yeah, 3 brilliant movies.
Wow,
Quite
impressive.
I haven't watched any movies lately, right?
Uh-huh.
But I've watched some TV shows.
Oh.
I know you haven't watched it yet, but Sex Education Season 2 came out. Have you seen the first season?
So no, like
I've not seen any of it.
I've heard of it and I've been told it'd be really fun. It's really good to watch. It's really fun.
It's really funny and well written, and it's almost like, do you know when we were younger we had like Skins was our like young person show?
Yeah,
I never watched Skins.
No,
you didn't watch Skins?
No, it wasn't very good. It was almost like a glamorized version of being a mental teenager, which none of us were. Kinda.
Yeah.
Nah.
You're laughing like you were, Hamish.
I was laughing because you looked at me like as if you were going to say
no, but like
that I was.
it was so kind of serious about itself.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny. Well, probably had funny bits I didn't watch after the first season. But like Sex Education's ridiculous.
So is it the same people or is it just...
Totally different people, right?
This
But it's like a
generation's
more light-hearted version, and it almost tries to teach you about different people. Everyone's trying to like figure themselves out,
Fit in.
yeah,
Try to be that.
while also fitting in at school, obviously. And the weird thing they've done with the show is they've made it look a cross between England and California, or America somewhere, and the time period isn't set. So there's cars from the 80s and 90s, but they use iPhones,
Alright,
and
okay.
the clothes are kind of 70s inspired sometimes. And like, it's just a really well made show. The cast's really good as well. Gillian Anderson plays the main character's mum, who is, quite hot.
I'm not gonna lie.
She's got a really good English accent as well. I think she's half English, actually.
I couldn't tell you.
She plays the mum, and then Asa Butterfield plays the kind of repressed son. Like, his mum and dad were both sexual therapists. This isn't a spoiler, this happens in the first minute of the first episode. He catches his dad cheating with one of his
Shocking.
clients,
Mm-hmm.
and that affects him through his whole, like,
Sure.
adolescence.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he can't
Does he get up?
He can't get up. He can't.
Oh, really? Oh,
He
he
can't,
can't.
but he...
Can't perform.
Because he listens to like his mum giving like advice and his dad giving advice. He started to do it in school, give advice to people for money, and through that he makes friends with these other people. Maeve, who's played by someone called Emma Mackay, and I don't want to go through every character. There's a lot of characters in this, but like it's really good. Some of the situations again are really funny, but also informative. Hamish, very informative.
Informative about sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was writing notes down and stuff like that.
Sinead's been asking me to do that for ages.
Yeah.
Do the washing? I didn't know that was...
You didn't really know much about it before, so...
Do you know what's fun about this show? It's only eight episodes a season.
Aye.
But like every episode has something fun in it. There's no filler.
it's not filler. It's
Aye.
all
There's
filler, no
a-
filler.
There's also a lot of things where you go, I remember that. Like, I remember being a fucking
Hopefully
idiot
not
in
during the
school.
sex parts.
But, like, I remember feeling like that.
Yeah.
Like, being like a wee idiot and thinking...
A wee bit kind of nostalgic
Yeah.
of your youth.
You watch shows on Netflix and you think they're good because you get them free. If you know what I mean.
Aye.
But this is one of them shows where I'd go out my way to watch it.
Actually stood out to
Yeah.
you.
It's a great recommend then.
Yeah, great. Aye, great. It's better than good.
5 stars, 2 thumbs up,
16 thumbs up.
16
16.
thumbs up.
16 thumbs
Kind
up.
of mutant. You,
So it's all the people in the orchard
What?
sticking things on.
But it is, you should watch it. You should definitely watch it.
I've started watching Marvel's Runaways.
Ooh.
And I'll be completely honest with you guys.
Did they have Bon Jovi's Runaway playing for it?
No, they didn't, but the
Oh.
soundtrack's actually pretty good. I've only seen the first 2-3 episodes or something like that. May or may not have only started watching it because in season 3, Elizabeth Hurley, in a very revealing dress, and I was like, I need to watch that show. Like,
Just Google that.
no, it was Shane who was like, oh, by the way, look at this.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. No, but it is enjoyable though. It's pretty good so far. The production value seems pretty good. It's like in association with Marvel. It's not like a Marvel Studios thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I'm liking it so far. There's a good bit of comedy and kind of,
Are they setting foundations for like other next season and stuff like that?
Yeah,
or-
well, I think there's already 3 seasons. I think the 3rd season's going on right now.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's continuing.
Did
I
that
don't know
not
if
get
it's
cancelled as well? No.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying
I
to
think they
get
were
season
trying to
3 to see
cancel-
Elizabeth Hurley. Alright, leave me alone.
I thought they were trying to cancel all of the TV shows to bring them under Disney Plus. I don't know. I think that's part of the plan, but I don't think it's official.
I think they changed the name from like Marvel Studios to something else.
Did they?
Yeah.
Huh,
I know there's
good.
Runaways and there's Cloak and Dagger as well.
Yeah, I've not watched any of that. I watched like all the, see, like the Defenders ones, like Jessica Jones and Daredevil and Iron Fist and Luke Cage and stuff like that, and the Defenders, like with all of them together.
Yeah.
And there's been rumblings of them coming back, or at least a project with the same actors. So
Right,
you would
okay.
think it's obviously
Yeah,
going
you're not
to be
going to have
that. Yeah, like,
playing
play
someone
someone
else.
else. Yeah, but I mean it's all very hush hush. Marvel are kind of keep their cards close to their chest with that kind of stuff, you know. But
Yeah, in for
But
it.
yeah, sorry, I'm going to keep watching it. Just need to get to that season 3, mate.
Yeah, that was probably. Dom, you watch any TV shows?
Nah, unfortunately. It's just
Right, on to the
been
next
doing
person.
On to my wee pal here.
it. Sparky the can.
Sparky.
Oh my god, that's his name, Sparky the can.
He's a mascot, just a can. We're going to call it Sparky.
That's a
We're
t-shirt.
going to make plush toys and everything.
I'm 6 years late to the party, right? But I watched Community season 1.
Hey!
Oh man, I love Community.
Oh,
That's one of the like handful of shows that I can watch and rewatch. Like, you know, I've seen it probably like 3 times all the way through.
you watch the movies and that as well? Or the movie, should I say?
Is
Yes.
there a Community movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was out on Hulu. I think it was
Yeah.
Hulu.
Yeah, it was out online, yeah. It was
Yeah.
so strange for it.
Um,
It was okay.
it was alright. It was a wee bit after it had finished and stuff like that, and you know, it felt a bit of it. There is actually talk of doing another one, but apparently Donald Glover's not in it.
He's
And,
too big of a star now, isn't
like,
He had
he?
he
He's
kind of
childish Gambino.
he kind of had a falling out with one of the. It wasn't Justin Rowan. It was Dan
Dan
Harmon.
yeah.
Sorry, like I had a falling out with him supposedly.
Alright, okay.
Also, everyone hates Chevy Chase.
I don't think he wants to be in it anymore, does he? Oh, well, he didn't want to be in it after like season 2 or something.
No, he stayed into the
Season.
to the end. It was well, as far as I'm aware. Was it not? Did he not?
I don't want to say
I
anything
like
else.
his
because
note.
that
I like his
one-
note.
I know,
I've just started season 2
I know Donald Glover left.
Yeah,
because he
like-
became massive.
Well, no, I think he just said like, you know, I just want to focus on my music right
Yeah.
now. It wasn't even like, you know, I'm too famous for this. It was just his decision. Like,
Was that the first show he was in? was it-
No, he did his
he
online shows.
it-
See on YouTube and stuff like that.
And I think
Was he on
did.
30 Rock?
I think he did SNL. No, not 30 Rock. He was one of the writers for 30 Rock.
Yeah.
And he appeared
Right.
in one episode as like an extra, not like a main character
Right,
or anything
okay.
like that. But because they obviously, that's like Tina Fey, also from SNL. So he was an SNL writer, and he did a bit on SNL.
Yeah,
But I don't think he's done many other TV shows.
he's done. Mostly he's famous from YouTube. He
Ah,
did like
right,
a whole
okay.
YouTube channel, which is great. There was a whole thing about like breaking up with a girlfriend called Melanie, and it's just him doing short films of him yelling at a camera, calling her a bitch and stuff like that. And
Okay.
it's really good, and it keeps playing Radiohead at the end of the credits for it. It's pretty funny.
The thing I was kind of taken aback by was the Russo brothers are producers and directors of the show, and I was
Yeah.
like, how did Marvel look at them making Community and go, they're the guys to make our universe
Because
complete?
Community's awesome, mate.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same as the Marvel Universe, though.
Yeah.
I think how diverse that casting community is.
True.
And they all got their superpowers.
The guy.
Jeff with his like his phone powers, and better with her bagel powers. Abed
I
with
call
his
it
knowledge. Abed with his knowledge of like everything.
These
You
TV
know?
shows.
Aye. Oh man, Alison Brie. Oh man.
I think
Oh.
Right, here's a controversial opinion.
Oh.
I prefer Gillian Jacobs, Britta, like the blonde.
Oh.
I don't think it's controversial, though.
Well,
It is.
I think it is for community fans. A lot of
Annie's
people
just
prefer-
brilliant. I just love Annie. The
She's
character.
young. We try not to sexualise her. that's a quote. You'll find
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I've
Have you seen that already? How far are you in it?
It's just started the second season tonight.
Aye,
Oh,
so
right,
yeah,
nice.
that was
It's
a
my-
lot in the season.
It's my dinner show.
Oh, is that?
Oh,
is
right.
it?
You sit down and watch dinner, you watch an episode.
Yeah.
It's Ken Long in the like.
Yeah,
the,
Ken Long's in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Senior
see-
Chang.
Yeah, Senior Chang.
yeah.
Like,
Actually, the episode I watched is one where he just sits back and goes, "Gay."
I can't remember the name of the actor, but see the Dean.
Yeah.
You remember the Rick and Morty episodes? The Anatomy Park.
yeah.
See the guy that kind of walks him up. No.
So
No,
you-
no, it's the no.
See when
he isn't as well, but no. See the Dean is the bald guy. He's
the guy with the glasses, the British guy.
It's the Rick and Morty episode of the Jerry and Beth go to couples counselling on that planet,
Right.
He's the guy that walks them around. But I found him dead funny, like, character. Like, what is it he sees? He sees like a Dalmatian suit or something like that, and he's like, I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
See at the end of in the first scene, and they have the dance, and someone turns up in the Dalmatian suit, and he's like, I didn't think I knew how to dance in my head. And then a second one turns up, he's like, my dreams are coming true.
Some of the jokes are just so well done.
Yeah,
man.
I really like Community. Dan Harmon's excellent.
Yeah.
So I love Rick and Morty, and that's kind of why I wanted to watch it. And every episode is on Amazon.
There's gonna be some bits where you'll honestly be like, even if you didn't know it was Dan Harmon, you'll be like, that's a Dan Harmon joke, like very similar to things like Rick and Morty and stuff like that. You will notice bits.
You'll probably notice a lot of the actors on the main cast have been in Marvel movies as well.
Really?
Yeah. Like they've been in little cameos. Especially see like Endgame, Infinity War for it. So what's her name? Yvette Nicole Brown, Shirley.
Oh,
yeah, she was in Captain America.
Captain America. You knew here?
Yeah,
that exactly.
Yep. And so you've also who else was on it? Danny Puddin was who's Abed?
Puddin?
That's Abed, mate.
That's Abed.
Is it not Puddy?
Try an Abed in a movie.
Ken Jong, he was a security guard in Iron Man or Captain America, one of the movies for it.
Alright.
Honestly, like, see if you look around it, the only person I don't think was in it was Alison Brie. I think she was.
Jordan McHale, or not Jordan McHale, Josh McHale, or
Joe
whatever.
Joe
McHale.
Joe McHale, because he does his usual.
Whatever
that guy.
Jeff Winger.
He's got his own show.
Yeah.
Joe McHale show.
Is it? I have no fucking idea.
I've never watched it. I found him really irritating. Like in the first season, I was just like, this guy's a dick. I know he's meant to be a dick. But
She actually looks really nice, see, with dark hair. Better.
The only person I knew
mate, blonde all the way.
before watching it was Chevy Chase and Donald Glover.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew any other characters.
Alison
Or the
Brie.
actors. I didn't know Alison Brie either.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's
Unikitty,
been in, like,
mate,
Mad Men
in-
and stuff like that.
No, Unikitty. In the Lego movie.
Is she Unikitty?
Yeah.
Well, I don't. She's not like in it.
She's in
I don't-
Glow as well.
Glow, yeah.
That's a
I
big
don't watch
big-
Glow.
I've not watched it either.
She's
but
in Get Hard with Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell.
yeah, he's like
She's
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell's missus.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Remember that scene? Oh, that scene.
Oh yeah. Anyway, we're getting a bit weird.
Yeah.
Why not just sexual stuff? Right, that's everything I've done for the past 2 weeks.
Right.
Anything else you want to add?
Butts. That's all I want to add.
Anything from you, Hamish?
Get back to me next podcast.
It's been like a draining week, I think, all of us. You know, personally, and
I only got 4 hours of sleep last night, man. I'm tired.
yeah.
Okay, guys, I think that finishes up this week's episode of the podcast. It's a goodbye from Hamish,
Bye everyone. Thanks for listening.
and a bye from Dom,
See you later, guys.
and a bye from me. Bye!
Every day.